What's going on, guys? Brian here, representing Neo Overlay Network, bringing you guys a little, just a discussion video that I wanted to provide for you guys because I know a lot of eye candy is being thrown at us with Rise of the Duelist, some reprints with the Legendary Duelist, like we're gonna talk about right now. And then the tens are coming up this Friday because today the day I'm releasing this video is Tuesday, the 25th. Yeah, 25th. So yeah, I just want to talk about certain things that have been showing up lately, but I also want to discuss things that are going to come in the future because the latest thing that we're going to be being offered is what the tins, and then after that, Legendary Duelist Raw Rage of Raw boosters box. So this one has like some raw support and some obelisk slime, Egyptian slimes, god support. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely one of those sets that people want to just pick up because I think we all are like pretty much first generation raw fans, first generation dual monster fans, and then just them announcing this in itself is going to have some value for collectors. But then on top of that, it's just something good to look at too, so you realize what's going on, because I know the tins offer a lot in terms of reprints and then meta staples like Dragoon, but it's also good to see what the Legendary Duelist set has if you're a collector, and then if you just want to have some cool pieces of cardboard to collect more than anything. But yeah, let's get into the discussion video, and I really want to just talk about, I guess, the legendary duelists more than anything, because these legendary duelist box, I guess they are getting season reprints. I guess that's what Konami is calling them. Somebody can correct me down below, but they're calling them seasons. And then obviously they're having a lot of good reprints, like the Red Eyes stuff. They all got a reprint for the most part. I think Slash Dragon got a reprint too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check that out real quick. It was one of the, yeah, I got a reprint, yeah. So that's good. And then a lot of the Amazon stuff that was getting important, but certain things that didn't get reprinted that from are what the Duitron right here, water 345 level 5 fossil dig target for dinosaurs. Just a collector card thing more than anything. Don't think it has any meta relevance, but that didn't get a reprint, so there's that. That's always subject to go up in value. A lot of the Cyber Darkness stuff did get a reprint, which was very nice. And a lot of the Legacy Legendary Hero stuff got another reprint too, which was great for it. But certain things in this set, for the most part, got covered. But to begin with, this wasn't a good set at all. So you see right here that Legendary Duelist Season 1 was pretty much an L in the eyes of a lot of people. But I think some of these cards have transferred over into Speed Duels, so there is that. So there's some correlation going on there between Speed Duels and some Legendary Duelist set, because, like I said, Konami does miss some reprints. And then for Legendary Duelist, I think they covered it for the most part. The first one, the Joey one. Now for the Ancient Millennium, obviously the big money card is Toon Kingdom. They did not reprint it in Toon Chaos for some freaking reason. A rare being $40. I think that may be the most expensive rare I have ever seen, but I could, somebody comment down below saying they seem more expensive rare. And then you have the Dragons of Legends 2 Toon Kingdom. Now, will they reprint this in the what's it called? Dragons of Legend, the complete series set? I don't see why not. It makes sense. Now, what rarity will they give it? Who knows? But you only have the rare and a super and a secret rare costing you, for a lightly played, $50 first edition. But if you want a near mint, you're paying $50. So yeah, you're pretty much paying the same thing for a rare and and a secret. So yeah, it's up to you, personal preference. But obviously you would want to go with the secret. But I think more than anything with this set, I guess, had to offer was collector's cards more than anything. A couple of meta stables, obviously, there's no argument there from me or anything anybody. But for the most part, this one was a collector set. Now the fact that they didn't reprint certain cards, like I guess a lot of GX cards like Rainbow over Dragon, I don't think there was a reprint for that. Yep. Let's see, any versions? No. So you have a solo printing right here, or you're going for market price of, nope, we can't follow the market price of near mint first edition, $6-7. So if you are a GX fan, you're definitely going to be one picking this up, because Crystal Beasts have some of the best art. Well, I guess Crystal Beast monsters have some of the best artwork in general, in my opinion. But along with that, they have a beautiful boss monster in the just Rainbow Dragon in general. Now you add on the fact that this is a solo printing, value for this card will go up in some sense. It'll take time. It will take time. I'm not gonna say it's not, because a lot of these things you can't really look at and really focus on. But yeah, or I guess you don't have a crystal ball to look into the future, so you're always guessing and making these um, shots in the dark, but hoping it sticks, because it will stick eventually. Because without a doubt, some of these legendary duelist cards that don't get a reprint, like Arm Dragon, Catapult Cannon, which I don't think it's on Konami's radar anytime soon, is probably gonna just fly under the radar for the meantime, because this is one of the most impossible monsters to get out in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. But if you win, it's pretty much an auto win condition. Um, it requires VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon and an Arm Dragon level 7. So you gotta have both those guys out, who aren't easy to get out to begin with. But if you do, you're gonna pretty much win the game. Now, this card right here, first edition, it's criminally undervalued in my opinion. But I'm a Chaz fan to begin with, so or Majome was the call in the sub, yeah, to begin with. So if you're going to be wanting to get in your hands on the first edition, you're looking at $4, not bad. So definitely something to keep an eye on, because it did not get a reprint, like I mentioned. Along with that, I mean, this set's pretty much covered. I mean, Ojama Pajama, I don't think it's gotten a reprint, has it? No, Ojama Pajama. So if you're an Ojama fan, like I said, or a Chaz fan in general, it's cards like these rare cards that nobody is looking at for the most part, that are $1, $2, it might become that $5 rare that you are seeing right now with certain ones, like what, the Chalice Slime, that's $5 for a rare. That's insane. So if you just pull the F ton of those and you just happen to have them, then congratulations, man. You're gonna be getting easy money. So I personally think, if you're a collector or just a GX fan in general, a lot of these cards with the artwork on it is just too hard not to pass up, in my opinion, for certain cult collectors. I mean, I know some Crystal Beast fanboys that are just, they're with it. And then Ojama Simulation right here. Yep, only one printing. Not that Ojamas are any good, but Ojama cards like these can always go up in price, just because for the fact that these guys weren't in the anime, and they do have art. So there is that. But me, myself, personally, I'm an Ojama fan. I just, think they're cool. Very fun to play with. It's like, hey, I beat you with Ojamas, and then if it's lose, like, who cares? You beat me with Ojamas. You beat Ojamas, congratulations. Now, the next Legendary Duelist set that I really want to look into is Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss, because I was fortunate enough to buy this before the insane price spike. I got a box for $70. That's when, obviously, there was more available. Now you're looking at unopened $200 for one of these boxes. But definitely worth buying and picking up, because whatever you pull, as you see, is money, because none of these cards, for the most part, have a reprint. I guess Blue Eyes Chaos Max is the only guy who can stick out in some of the Photon cards, a lot of the Black Wing stuff in here. But Bingo Mission Go being the big money card. Now we saw Photon Orbital hit $60. Is this a card they're going to reprint? Yes. With that being said, a lot of the Zexal cards that we all know, or if you have seen Zexal and know and love, they will go up in price, because one, Orbital came out in the anime, and then two, he is a very powerful 3 of in most Photon decks that I've seen when I was thinking about making Photons. But I've just let that go for the meantime. Something to definitely look into, because not a lot of prints in this one that are cheap to begin with. So if you can pick these up, now we saw Cyberload Fusion around $10. It ballooned up to the $30 price point. The Ultimate Creature Destruction was around, I think, a $7-8 card. Now we see it here at around $16. So pretty much this is protection for Blue Eyes. It says you target Blue Eyes, it's unaffected by card effects except the zone, and it cannot be destroyed with battle. And then if you did battle against it, any monster that battle it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So there's that. So you can take all the damage, but if he's gonna survive it, and then when this card is in your graveyard, if you're normal special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can set it. So think of Lost Wind pretty much for Blue Eyes, but like a million times better. Yeah, that's what you have right here. I was fortunate enough to pull one in one box, and then one in a solo booster pack, and yeah, there's that. And then lucky enough to pull 2 in my box of this, and then 1 in a solo pack, and then pulled 2 of this guy, which is all you need for your Chaos Max, which I was able to make. And yeah, now Blue Eye Solid Dragon right here in Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss is probably going to be targeted for a reprint, in my opinion, because it is a Malefic. If I'm not, no, that's not the Malefic one. No, it's just Blue Eyes. So probably will get a reprint just because generic Blue Eyes card that needs a reprint. All Galaxy Eye stuff is money, as you see. It's $5 for Super, but Super's my favorite rarity, so there's that. So easy pickup right here. If you have your Blackwing Simoon, the Poison of Wind, they were going around $16, which you probably should have sold them at. But if you didn't, you're looking at around $8-10 for Simu, Poison Wind, Simo, or Simoon, yeah. Simoon, the Poison Wind. Very powerful card. Then Rage with Eyes of Blue, probably going to be due for a reprint. If I do say so myself, mainly for the fact that it's just one of these cards that not a lot of people use, and it's pricey for no reason unless you're playing a really good pure Blue Eyes deck. But the artwork right here and it being the highest rarity will only go up in value, so it's something to look into. And then you have another Photon card right here. Mellow Madonna had a price spike. It was, I think, around 75 cents. Now you're looking at a $2 card, it seems, right here. Blackwing cards will always be worth money. And then Cybernetic Revolution, I think, already has. This is the solo printing for this card? Yeah. So if this does get a reprint, it will either remain at this price point, which I think it will, but more often than not, it's going to go up just for it being the highest rarity. And Cyber Dragon fanboys are out there, I will say that. And then Cyber Dragon is the easy deck to love. And yeah, very powerful, honestly. Like, yeah, OTK machine for days. You put some limit rules in there, you're pretty much set, man. After that, we're gonna get into the legendary Duelist Sisters of the Rose. Now this one right here is obviously a set that people are gonna hope they get their reprints, like the Super Express Bullet Train, the Urgent Schedule, which a lot of Machina decks are hoping they can get their hands on because it takes the threshold from good to better. I mean, good is good, but good could be better. So this takes it from there to that. And then obviously any Harpy fans out there like myself are hoping these cards get a reprint, because or they reprint some of the Harpy cards that need reprints, because yeah, they are expensive. But definitely you want to be picking up some of the cheaper cards that you see right here, the Lunar Mirror Spirits or the Harpy's Feather Rest, because with these being obviously targets for reprints, because they only have one printing, and then those one printings coming from this legendary Duelist set. Obviously Konami's gonna reprint them either as a common, yeah, probably a common, and then because that's what they did with Amazon is called. So, and then just reprinted the hell out of it too. I think it had like red, blue, and white. So these are probably gonna be perfect targets for either one, the common reprint, or the multiple colored lettering, which I'm not really too fond of in my opinion. I could go without it. I would much prefer something else. But yeah, card to definitely keep your eye on is Harpy's Featherstorm, because if by chance Harpy's Feather Duster does come to one, which some people are expressing or hoping they do get, which I hope happens because lightning storms are expensive as fuck. But yeah, I hope they do get reprinted, because this card right here is just amazing, because if you control wind monster until the end of this turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates. Okay, nice. And then if you control Harpy monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Okay, insane. Now finish that up with if this card in its owner's possession, spell and trap card is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can add from deck to hand Harpy's Feather Duster. Now I asked you, what cards allowed you to do that? Not freaking many. So definitely something you want to be definitely getting before it does increase in price. Now, unlike a lot of the cards that I've been seeing here or that I've shown you guys already, this actually does have reprint, with it being the ultra, but I went for the super because I like super. The ultra rare being from Duelist Saga, $1.50? That's pretty fucking cheap. I mean, definitely get your hands on it, guys. You definitely want to be picking this up, because more than anything, if it does come up, fuck, I mean, who knows what the price point for this shit will be, dude. I mean, one can imagine, one can wonder, and one can ponder, but yeah, that's a lot of buts, and then a lot of ands. And yeah, Cyber Angel stuff, I'm a huge Cyber Angel fan. Probably gonna get reprinted. Super Dreadnought Gustav Rail Gustav Max, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Say that 5 times real fast. Only has 2 printings, so a common printing of this. Oh no, more than 2 printing. What the fuck am I saying? Shit. Okay, never mind. Plenty of printings. Oh, cool. It has a Lost Art promotion. Just curious to see what that is going to be. So excited for that. But obviously the highest rare being the ultra rare from Shonen Jump, and the next highest being the super and 2013 collector's. I remember picking this up for like 50 cents. I picked up one just because I liked it. And then yeah, looking at the common being worth more than the rare. Would you look at that? Yeah, you're looking at pretty much 50 cents if you're looking at a common, and then 25 or 30 cents at the rare. Barrage Blast might be subject for a reprint. A lot of Lunalite stuff has already been reprinted, so I would expect Konami just to kind of skip over that. But I wouldn't be surprised they reprinted. Might give the Black Rose that different lettering. It's called different color lettering reprint. Some of these Black Rose Dragon cards probably will be subject to a rarity bump just to give, Black Rose Dragon some love. It did come out on the anime. Keys did play it, and then yeah, beautiful card nonetheless. I am a fan of that. But let's go check out Black Rose Dragon too, because we all know that they provided an ultra rare printing in Dual Devastator, aka Dude. So I'm just curious to see what the highest printing is besides the Ghost. I mean, look at that. Okay, there's Ultimates, but yeah, we would have to look at UTR. So besides Ghost, when you look up Black Rose Dragon, you're looking at Secret Rare Collector's Tins for only $7, bro. That is insane. I know what I'm getting when I know what I'm picking up soon. Yeah, I'll pay $10 for this. Yeah. Oh hell yeah, dude. We're definitely picking up one of these guys. Near mint, lightly played, $5. Sometimes these lightly played, it's up to you. They can be pretty much near mint, but you do run that risk having that little dent if you do want to have it for collector's purposes. So for near mint, you're looking at $10. Secret Rare Black Rose Dragon, which is insanely undervalued in my opinion. After that, ultra rare from Crossroads of Chaos is $5. I wonder why, when the one that we have is also ultra, but probably just obviously different styles. You have Duelist Saga again, 50 cents. Common, 50 cents. Yeah. Well, obviously a Ghost Rare being the highest one. But wouldn't be surprised if this gets a reprint and gets overprinted again, just because something Konami would do in a heartbeat. Black Garden might get another reprint. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it that prismatic Secret Rare, because something people would want. But that's it for this set. Now we're gonna move on to possibly the worst set, subject to change, obviously, in the history of Legendary Duelist. We have Legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny Bakura box right here, because the money cards are the Bane Boy and the Evil Hero Adjusted Gold, with Gold Boy going on cool 100 cool bill. Yeah, so if you pull this in a blister, yeah, congratulations, you just made a fuck ton of money, and I congratulate you. Spend it on whatever you please. And yeah, definitely something to look at if you have it, because I personally have it. I invested in the for only Legacy deck I really invested into was probably Heroes, because Jaden, yeah, go hard. And then something you're going to want to look into, because prime target for a reprint in whatever Legendary Duelist season they're going to do it in, or they might do it in what, Dragons of Legend, who knows. I really don't know what Konami, who knows what the fuck they're going to do, but you want to be able to see what they're going to do with a lot of these hero cards right here, the two big money cards, because it's either going to go up or retain its value. It's either going to go down in value or go up based on what's going to happen with the reprints. Now, something I don't expect them to reprint anytime soon, but I could be wrong, might be the Predator Plant Trifoverdum. Trife over Rotum. Okay, goddamn, these Predator Plant names are insane. This card right here, pick it up, because with Dragoon coming out soon, most end boards of Dragoon that triple out Dragoon are probably going to have 3 Dark Monsters with the 2 Dragoons and then 1 Predator Plant. So right here, Super Poly, or you can Kaiju them, up to you. Really depends on what you want to go for. But this right here is going to be seeing a lot of plays, so you don't want to be caught sleeping when this card goes up to $20. As you see right here, it's already at $7. So definitely something to keep in mind as you anxiously await the Megatins. Pick this up. Like I said, pick this up. I know there's a lot of eye candy in front of us, but pick this up, because after, as you see right here, a lot of these cards from this Legendary Duelist set drastically drop down in price after you see Curse Necrofear right here. Now, Curse Necrofear obviously is going to hold value and be expensive because it came out in the anime. Bakura's boss monster, I want to say, next to Gia Bound, and then solo printing. So, yeah. Something right here that you might want to get your hands on for collector's purposes because it's a beautiful card. Cool, it has the little dead doll baby in there and everything. So, yeah. Dark Spear's Mastery, some spicy tech right here that I was used, I think, in. I want to say Infernoids? Could be wrong. Someone in the comment section let me know. And then Predator Practice coming out in Legendary Duelist. Pretty good card. Something to look at, too, if you are into the Arc B arc, anyways, because Predator Plants are a cool archetype. Right here, starting Venom, already $1. So, right here, after that, not much value. You have a lot of gimmick puppet stuff, Earthbound stuff. So yeah, very interesting to see that this set just doesn't have much to offer to begin with, and then on top of that, doesn't have much to end with, because I don't really see anything in here apart from maybe some gimmick puppet stuff that and Predaplant stuff that could see a dress. I mean, Stapelia might go up in price depending how much Dragoon goes up, because easy, cheap stonk right here, penny stonk. You here, Malicious Fiend, Moondragon Qualia came out in 5Ds. Yeah, not much in this set. Kind of a bummer because people like Kura too. And then lastly, we get into the last legendary duelist, Yugi Boy, aka Magical Hero, which had the big money, and Magician's Soul, and then Dark Magician. Wait, hold up. So you're telling me, look at this, guys. So you're telling me that if I want to spend, do I want to spend $140 or $125 on the worst legendary duelist set, or do I just want to spend it on probably one of the better in terms of value legendary duelist set? So do I go 125 or 140? I think I'm gonna go with the 140 just for the fact that heroes, and then a lot of cool legacy cards in here too. And then you have Jet Synchron, which is obviously meta relevant, along with some of the Do stuff. Satellite Warriors in here, but the big money cards in here are obviously Magician Souls. We don't know if we're getting a reprint of this card anytime soon, so it being around $82 is interesting to see. If your strategy does thrive with this card, definitely get it. If not, then just shy away from it. It really is one of those cards. It's either your strategy uses it or it doesn't. So yeah, the Dark Magicians, this probably won't get a reprint anytime soon. I'm just calling it right now. It's just, this card makes too much money for them in this set for them not to pull it. It's a collector's card. It's a good card. Has a good effect. Beautiful artwork. Has two of Yugi's ace monsters, Yami Yugi and regular Yugi. I mean, I don't think they're gonna reprint this card. So this being at $33, it'll be interesting to see what this card will do in terms of price. And then Elementary Hero, Liquid Soldier, same thing with Liquid Soldier too. It's not that heroes are bad. It's just that the meta said, you know what, you guys aren't relevant right now. You guys are gonna go away for a bit. We'll get you guys when we're ready for you. But it can still make some pretty good noise at locals, and it's definitely a powerhouse of a deck. It's just God. It just goes. Dyson Nibiru, but that's like every combo deck. So yeah, whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Definitely a card that can definitely go back up in value, in my opinion, just based on how broken it is. It lets you draw 2 cards and then discard one, which obviously can benefit you in heroes if you do play heroes. And yeah, a powerful card. Just what you can make absolute zero with this guy, thanks to this guy. So yeah, New Age Bubble Man, yeah, gotta play him. And then Soul Servant right here. I mean, now with this, I would see this getting a higher rarity printing, just for the fact that it's Dark Magician, and it's him on the art, and then he looks sick as hell, just standing there. Now it's already holding at $10 for unlimited, and if you want a near mint first edition, you're looking at $11-12. So that's already, yeah. You already seen, no, yeah, you're seeing the first ed ones being bought out and quickly jumping up to $12-13. So yeah, first edition Soul Servants will be good money in the future. bearing a reprint. Now, Elements of Hero Sunrise, I could definitely see this getting a reprint because hero stuff just gets reprinted to hell. Apprentice Illusion Magician finally got a reprint. Now, will he get another one anytime soon? I will not hold my breath on this because it was already hard to pull to begin with in this set. And then it's already got 3 printings, with the Shonen Jump being the most expensive because they don't make Jump promos. Shout out MSK. And then Legendary Dragon decks right here. If you bought the Legendary Dragon decks, or if your locals has this right here, I mean, this Legendary Dragon deck is just money, dude. I mean, there's money in this stuff, bro. I know Santos picked up one of these and I was miring pretty hard because it came with a lot of stuff. I mean, it came with the box. I mean, the box is $80, so whatever you bought it for probably was less than. So right here, what, $12, okay, for Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I think solo printing, yeah. And powerful card that Dark Magician players do like to use. Eyes to Mice, a common, guys. A common is going for $8 freaking dollars. Now, highest printing right here being what? Secret Rare, Dragons of Legends, $35. Following that, yeah, Dragons of Legends Least for $12. So yeah, insane that these cards just jump up in value. And like you see right here, Apprentice Illusion staying at that $5 price point. Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragons, $6-7 right here. This being a solo printing. Yeah, solo printing. So definitely something to pick up at your locals if your seller is underselling it. Because prior to this, Carmero was what, $10-12 card. Original printing, not the highest rarity anymore, but it is the original printing, and probably will retain some decent value going forward, with this being the first printing, and then Secret being the second. So yeah, Stormy Mirror Force, as we see, is a great card for any strategies that like to protect the castle or protect the queen. So definitely spicy little Mirror Force card to use right here, because unlike other ones, this one returns them to the hand. So yeah, broken. And then Cyber Dragon Infinity, $250. Dark Magic Inheritance, a common, $250. You have Clear Wind Synchro Dragon, came in RV. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, a $2 common. Yeah, just, and then what? Starving Venom, insane. Clara Hermos. So a lot of value in this. You had Drowning Mirror Force, also, like, a lot of value in this set. Ultra Rare Chimera, Ultra Rare Magician Navigation. A lot of value in this special edition Legendary Dragons Yugi deck. So curious to see what they're gonna do with the Prince Illusion Magician. Will they reprint it? Will they just keep it as solely higher rarity? Be interesting to see and find out. And Satellite Warrior going at $2. Perform Foul Celestial Magician. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a little discussion video, something that I was noticing, and something that I'm curious to see what people are going to be getting in the near future, because a lot of reprints are coming out and a lot of stuff is being pushed out. So it's curious to see how the meta will shape out when competitive play is being recognized by Konami. But until then, I just want to see what things are out there right now and just kind of have little conversations, because things are pretty dull. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Brian with Neo Overlay Network signing out.